What's coming in Path of Exile 2's 0.3 patch? We're just weeks away from one of the biggest updates to date, and in the past 2 weeks, Gear Games has just dropped a few hints as to what's coming. From new acts and tribal bosses to exclusive developer interviews, we've got everything you need to know, including a spicy teaser from music director Kamil himself. Let's dive in. Patch 0.3 officially launches on August 29th, and like every major PoE 2 update, it kicks off a brand new league. This means a complete economy reset, fresh characters, fresh stash tabs, and exclusive league mechanics. The moment that the league goes live, your current characters shift into standard and you'll start from scratch, as this is how most RPGs work. This reset also means a fresh economy, so if you're an early trader or a flipper, there's huge opportunity to dominate the market in the first few days. A lot of gems are going to be receiving buffs, so that they can scale better into the endgame. More build diversity is going to happen in the next league, so expect a lot of viable builds going forward. If you don't know how to create your own build or are interested in learning how to make one, I've made a beginner's guide to creating your own build. The link will be in the description. This video will help you going into 0.3 if you don't want to follow any metas. These gem changes are going to make the game more enjoyable and make a lot of gems which were practically unusable viable for the endgame. I'm interested to know what skill gem you would want buffed and why. Let me know down in the comments. So there's a lot coming in this patch. While the official patch notes are expected 1 week before release, here's what we know right now, straight from GGG and dev interviews. First up, all signs point to a new campaign act being added, replacing Cruel Act 1, taking place on the Karui Isles. These tribal lands were teased in ExileCon and are rich in lore, and will likely expand on the Karui mythology. Though not yet confirmed, developer hints, especially from Kamil's recent interviews, suggest a tribal themed class which is obviously going to be the Druid. It fits the environment and the music direction perfectly. Like every league, 0.3 will bring a new mechanic. This league will probably bring something tied to this tribal theme. Expect combat trials, ancestral challenges, or a themed boss mechanic that is tied to the Karui lore. Boss fights in 0.3 are going tribal, and this comes straight from the source. In a recent interview with Darth Microtransaction and Path of Exile 2's music director Kamil Orman-Janowski, he dropped a one-word teaser, tribal. That word alone hints at the style, tone, and vibe of the upcoming boss battles. Think ancestral spirits, primal combat, and maybe even new types of multi-phase fights with reactive music and mechanics. Kamil also confirmed that the upcoming patch includes a lot more music, so expect brand new themes and environmental soundtracks, especially tied to these new encounters. The dev interview with Darth Microtransaction and Kamil gave us a lot of info. Kamil's enthusiasm for the 0.3 music and boss themes show that this update is going to show a lot of Karui vibes. Intense, atmospheric, and fresh. The end of act boss fights are always so well done, and I can't wait to see what GGG have created to spice up our leveling next league. We've also got updates coming to PoE 2 systems. Though GGG is keeping specifics close to the chest, here's what we can expect based on past league patterns and developer goals. 0.3 will likely introduce new unique items and crafting options, a staple of every major update. These could come in the form of league-specific rewards or new systems tailored to tribal builds, and more specifically the primal skills for the Druid. Let's not also forget that there may be a revamped league mechanic from PoE 1, so expect all of this content coming in 0.3. There's also been news about a new trading system. While not guaranteed to land in 0.3, devs have confirmed that the trading system is getting revamped and is on their radar. Expect smoother trading interfaces and maybe even a partial auction house implementation, hopefully by the end of the year. 0.2 brought UI upgrades and new stash tabs, and we expect 0.3 to continue that trend. GGG has been rolling out polish and bug resolution incrementally, so prepare for a smoother experience across the board. So to recap, 0.3 is coming August 29th, expect new campaign content, tribal themed bosses, a new class, system upgrades, skill gem buffs, and of course an entirely new fresh league to explore. So what does this all mean for you? Whether you're a casual player or a hardcore grinder, 0.3 looks like the perfect time to jump in. The new act means better leveling, more options for progression, and new lore to dive into. The skill gem changes means more builds to experiment with, and the trading upgrades could finally fix one of the game's biggest pain points. I'll be covering the full patch notes once they drop, and if you want to improve in Path of Exile 2, I have some videos on my channel going over some really good ways to help you get better at the game itself, and to help you before leagues start. If you found this breakdown helpful, drop a like, comment what you're most excited about, and subscribe for more Path of Exile 2 updates. Peace.